Welcome to our first video for Summer Reading Program 2021. Yay!
Yay!
I'm Marguerite.
I'm Penny.
So we will be pleasuring you every week with these videos introducing what's going on. So because this is the first one, I'm going to give you a little overview. So Summer Reading Program this year, the theme is Reading Colors Your World. Isn't that wonderful?
Ooh.
Lots of ideas, right? And you can register online through our website, or you can register in the library. We're doing sort of a little hybrid-y thing this year. We weren't sure, where we would be. So we're doing 4 big events and then take-home packets. So if you are watching this before noon on Monday, June 4th, there is a kickoff cookout at Stika Park. Free hot dogs and lemonade. You want to do that? If you're watching it after that, we hope we saw you there. But you can register anytime during Summer Reading Program. You have not missed out on anything.
Nope.
So we will be doing, as I say, just 4 events. We will also have the Jolly Pops, which is a great band for kids. It's sort of Minnesota's answer to the Wiggles. And that'll be in the park. We're doing Remarkable Reptiles, which if you have been doing this for some years, you are familiar with. We love the reptiles. It's a lot of fun.
Not so much the snake in my opinion, but my kids adore it.
Every year he asks who loves snakes, and every kid goes, me, 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 me. And every parent goes, oh, no, 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 no. I like snakes. And that one is actually going to be at the school, so you need to register through TCU. And then we'll end with an ice cream social. There will be more details on all this as it comes up. Those are a little in the future. But as I say, so every week there'll be a new packet of fun stuff to take home and do. If you did it last year, it's the same thing. They'll be out in the entryway of the library starting at noon on the Monday. And they come in 3 different levels. There's pre-readers, readers, and teens and tweens. So you can sort of self-select which one of those makes sense to you. So let's see. Lots of things to mention. Sorry, first time of the year. We're also, story times are back. Yoo-hoo!
Yay!
So Fridays at 10:30, which is the old time, but they will be out beside the library, on the grass, canceled in case of bad weather.
Bring a blanket or a lawn chair or something else to sit in, because sometimes the grass is still wet at 10:30 in the morning.
Yes, we will have little carpet squares for the kids, but if you want a chair or something, you'll have to bring that yourself. Good hint. We'll also have an art gallery of beautiful things that you make. If you make something from your packet that you think is awesome, you can bring it in, we'll put it on display. If you have created something else that you think is awesome, bring it in, we'll put it on display. It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so as I say, every week we'll have a packet. This is Pre-Readers Week 1. So as you can see, there will also be a prize. Every week you're going to get something of a prize this year. Some of them will be little, some of them will be bigger. We start with one of the very, very best, which is a free book. So when you come to select your first packet, be sure to look at the title and pick one that sounds good to you, because that's your book. You're going to keep it for the rest of your life.
Ooh, can I just take the book out of the packet and leave the rest of the packet there?
Absolutely not. Don't be opening packets, please. It'll end up in chaos. So just flip through them, find a title that looks good to you, take the whole thing home. Because if you just take the book, then you miss all the other awesome stuff. So I will talk you through the general contents, and then when we get to crafts, Penny, who is the queen of crafts, will be in charge of that. So, as I said, we're not handing our reading logs back in again this year, but I do encourage you to keep it and use it as a way to keep inspired, to keep track of how much you're reading, so you can say at the end of the summer, oh my gosh, did I read a lot? This also has other stuff, for littles. There's play patty cake and sing a song. So that's awesome. And on the back, it has a good summary of everything that's going on this year. So hang on to that. And then pre-readers get something that nobody else does. You get songs and finger plays. So, are you ready?
I think so. La 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 la. All right, our first song is called Eat It Up, and it's sung to the tune of Row, Row, Row Your Boat.
And it has actions. She's singing, I'm actions.
Right, and it does remind you at the top, underneath the title, which tune you're supposed to sing it to. So the first one, Eat It Up. Cook, cook, cook the soup. Mommy, stir the pot. Eat, eat, eat it up. I can eat a lot.
Yum.
Bake, bake, bake the bread. Daddy, roll the dough. Eat it up. See how much I grow. And you can make up any words you want. I have to say, if you want to substitute daddy for mommy, that's fine, because in my house, daddy does the cooking. So sing it either way you want. Add your own verses. It's a lot of fun. And the second one you may remember from when you were younger. It's called The Muffin Man. Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? Do you know the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man, the Muffin Man? Do you know the Muffin Man who lives on Drury Lane? So that one's always a fun one to sing too, especially if they might get muffins afterwards. But I'm not baking them.
Muffins. Excellent work. That's why she's the singer. And then you're always going to have a couple of worksheets. So this one is Find the Matches. We have sort of a sub-theme every week, and this week it's colors in food. So we got lots of food things. So that's good. You don't have to be able to read to do that one. And this is it's a Sesame Street Healthy Picnic. So what you're going to do is you're going to cut out, and depending on the age, parents can do this, or you can let the kids loose, because they don't have to be perfect. And then you reassemble it, and it looks like this. So it's a very simple puzzle. And you can color it. Speaking of coloring, you're going to get 2 coloring sheets. This one is some very happy looking fruit. And one of our favorites, we just lost Eric Carl, the very hungry caterpillar. Love it. And I'm going to skip the crafts. We'll talk about those in just a second. And then you're always going to have an activity. So the crafts, we include this stuff. The activity is just an idea you can do at home. In this case, it's rainbow toast. Have you ever heard of such a thing? How awesome is that? It turns out you can use milk and food coloring to make paint. And then you paint on your bread, toast it, and eat it. How fun is that? All right. Queen of Crafts, you're up.
All right. First, I want to mention, because we're talking about the activity, in every packet, you are going to receive a pack of watercolor paints. We're going to be using these for all 6 weeks, so make sure that you rinse your brush off in between each color. Otherwise, you end up with all of them as brown. And if you were going to use them to paint a rainbow in week 6, all you'd have is brown for a rainbow. The reason I mentioned these after the activity is because rainbow toast is not these paints. So you don't want to use these paints to paint the toast. You use what it says on the paper, which is milk and food coloring. But you can use these paints for our first craft. We're going to make an ice cream cone. In the packets, there are 1 ice cream cone and 2 scoops. Again, if the adults need to help cut them out, that's fine, or you can let the kids cut them out. They don't have to be perfect. You also will want to find a paper towel tube. You smush the paper towel tube flat, and then you can glue them on, just like this. See, there's my smushed toilet paper tube, or paper towel tube, because it's the long one, and I did cut some off the top. Now, I colored my ice creams with markers. I have blueberries and I have strawberry syrup on my top one, but that's because I didn't have the paints yet. Now that I have the paints, I might have used my paints on them just to make some fun ice cream colors. And I'd love to see what you guys make for your ice cream colors. So again, if you want to send us a picture or bring it in, if we could even have it on our art display, that'd be a lot of fun too. Our second craft is Mr. Envelope Man or Miss Envelope Woman. Miss Envelope Person, how's that? We have a sheet that provides eyeballs, hands, and a mouth with pictures how to put them together. In our bag, we have the envelope. See, it's got the flap and everything. And you have 4 pieces of pipe cleaner. 2 for the eyes and 2 for the hands. I colored mine because they looked a little bit plain with black and white. So see, I colored his gloves and I colored the eyes and I even gave them a nose.
So cute.
I used tape on the back. Tape works better than glue. I tried it with glue, didn't work as well. So tape works better. And I just taped the pipe cleaners to like the eye and I taped the pipe cleaner down to the bottom. And the nice thing about him, I put his mouth underneath and then you can cut out pictures of food and you can tuck them inside.
And it eats it.
You might ask, what if I don't have a magazine to cut out pictures of food? And that's when I realized one of our worksheets is a matching worksheet. Look at all the foods on there. You can cut out whatever foods you want your envelope person to eat and then keep them tucked away inside the envelope. I think they're pretty cool. So those are your crafts for this week. And those are your packets. Do you have anything else?
That's it for week 1. We'll hopefully see you in the library all summer long.
Bye.
Bye.